Beyond Rewired story script, how to rebuild yourself after failure, how to rebuild yourself after failure. The story of Michael Carter, New York City, winter 2:17 a.m. The streets are almost empty inside a small apartment in Brooklyn. 34-year-old Michael Carter sits alone on the floor. His laptop screen glows in the darkness. One email, 10 words. We regret to inform you that your position has been terminated. 3 years of work gone. His startup had failed. His savings were nearly finished. His finance had left 6 months earlier, and for the first time in his life, Michael had no answer when someone asked, "What do you do?" Because the truth was, he did not know who he was anymore. The collapse. Failure never arrives all at once. It comes quietly, missed calls, unpaid bills, friends who stop checking in, dreams that slowly become memories. Michael spent weeks inside his apartment, sleeping during the day, scrolling at night, watching other people succeed while his own life felt frozen. He was not just losing money, he was losing identity, and that what failure does, it convinces you that because something ended, you ended too. The turning point one morning, an old man sat beside Michael in a small coffee shop. The old man noticed the stack of rejection letters. He looked at Michael and asked, "What happened to you?" Michael answered, "I failed." The old man smiled. "No, something failed. That's different." Those 6 words changed everything because failure is an event, not an identity. A business can fail, a relationship can fail, a plan can fail, but a human being rebuilds. The first break. Michael did not try to rebuild his entire life. He rebuilt on morning. He woke up at 6 a.m., made his bed, worked for 20 minutes, read 10 pages, applied for one job. That was all. No motivation, no inspiration, just one break. Because great buildings are not rebuilt overnight. Neither are people. The lonely season. For months, nobody noticed his progress. Social media showed other people buying homes, getting promotions, building companies. Meanwhile, Michael was delivering groceries to pay rent. But something strange was happening. His confidence was returning not because he had success, because he kept promises to himself. Every workout, every early morning, every difficult day survived. These became evidence, evidence that he was stronger than his circumstances. The realization 1 year later, Michael stood in front of a classroom teaching. young entrepreneurs. He told them, losing my company was the best thing that happened to me. People laughed, but he continued. Success introduced me to the word. Failure introduced me to myself because failure removes the mask. It strips away titles, money, status, approval, and eventually all that's left is the person underneath. The question becomes, who are you when everything is gone? The truth about rebuilding is not glamorous. It looks like going to work when nobody believes in you, starting over at 30, beginning again at 40, learning at 50, trying one more time after 100 failure. The world celebrates the comeback, but nobody sees the construction, nobody sees the lonely morning, the silent battles, the night when quitting feels easier. Yet every strong person you admire he has walked through this fire. Final message: if your plans collapsed, if your career ended, if your relationship broke, if your dream failed, remember this: the building may have fallen, but the architect is still alive, and as long as the architect remains, the future can still be designed. Failure is not the end of your story. It's the chapter where you stop becoming who the world wanted you to be and begin becoming who you were meant to become. Because sometimes life destroys your old identity so you can finally build your real ones. Ending line: beyond refined style. The strongest people are not those who never fall. They are the ones who learn how to build themselves from the ruins. Beyond divide, rewire your mind, rebuild your life. And thank you.